In this tutorial, I want to show you how to crop an image using Pic Collage. So I'm going to go to where my app is, select Pic Collage, and here are my collages. Yours might pop up, but you can press on that arrow. And you'll want to either give access to the app to select your photos, or you can just kind of go to select photos. You can add them if you need to. I've already got a bunch preloaded here. So I am going to just crop one single photo and show you how cropping can potentially add some interest. And so I'm going to select this image. So this is just for cropping one image that is the same. So here, first of all, I wanted to shrink that down a little bit so I can see my workspace, but I also want to tap on it until that little pencil comes up, and I want to duplicate it. Okay, so now I've got two of the exact same. So this is my before, and I'm just going to keep this in the lower left-hand corner, and this is my after. And so first I need to change it. So I'm going to tap on the after, and I am going to edit it. So click on edit. Okay, and because we want to focus on the cropping, I am going to crop, and so I'm just going to start by kind of zooming in and seeing the possibilities of what I can potentially get. Notice when we look at this image itself, there's a house and a tree in the background, and it's a little too distracting. And so what I wanted to do was I've got all these options down towards the bottom where I could just do a custom square. Maybe a square would work in an interesting way, but I'm still getting a lot of that information in the back. And so I kind of feel like a horizontal view might be good because I could really zoom in here and really just focus on that one thing, although this isn't really kind of doing it for me. So I'm actually going to go back to the square because I really just want to fill this whole frame maybe just with the drain pipe from the fire hydrant and all of the ice that's coming out of it. You can find different compositions and just kind of look at the negative space, which is the space around your subject. You can kind of move it around, you can make it smaller, I could even zoom it in here. And you really want to kind of squint your eyes a little bit and kind of see what the best possibility is going to be. But I do like this arch that's happening here. I don't like that I have so much going on in the background, so I'm going to try and crop that out as much as possible. But I'm also going to try and keep the edge of the red towards the top here, and then keep this left side edge towards the side so that I can crop out as much of that as possible. And I'm just gonna, my eyes are just kind of going around the perimeter of my image, and I like how the ice is also still kind of centered so that you can see what's going on in this little corner here. And so let me realign that, and I'm just going to click done, and I'm okay with that. So the next thing you want to do is even enhance it a little bit, kind of enhance the contrast. We don't want to go too far. We still want to retain some of the details. So once you kind of go through each of these, you can bring up that saturation a little bit. And once you have gone through each of them, I might even sharpen it a little bit just to enhance the texture of the paint that's chipping. And then once you're happy with it, go ahead and select done. So now that you've done this, now you want to add a little bit of text that says what you did. So here I cropped in close to the ice pouring from the hydrant. And so I might explain a little bit more as to why I did that. I'll say I wanted to get rid of the house in the background, because I feel like that took away from my subject. Okay, and then I'll just shrink that down by using 2 fingers, and I'll just put it right down here where it fits. And there's our before and after, and done. Okay, so what you'll want to do is save to your library. You can email it to yourself, any of the options